Hey, I cannot even wait to play the show for you. I am going to just start from the very beginning because I am understanding now that there were doorbells involved in the last beginning of this show. So I'm going to start the show again with so much love and intention to just pour love and presence and connection into this show for y'all today. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I hope wherever you are that you're feeling connected, and that this show lifts you a little bit, even just a little bit. I know I feel lifted thinking about you. And playing these songs for you. So I'm going to dive in here with a little something that I will help me feel like it's really the beginning. Here we go. Yeah. Today, I met 500 crows crowded in the trees in my front yard. On the bare branches, oh, they looked like leaves flying around. I was amazed. It sounded like a crow convention, like something big was going down, or some kind of argument, or maybe they were singing. So I closed my eyes to better hear the crow chorus, to see if I could catch the beauty in their sound. Oh, they were singing out loud, such a clear and pure emotion. I felt moved, not even knowing what their music was about. Oh yes, love. Oh, I am part heartache, I am part joyful child. I am a grown up that's still growing up, and I don't always have it figured out. To tell you the truth, I'm still searching, trying to find that bigger light. I want to break free from all this suffering. I want to learn how to enjoy my life. So I close my eyes to better hear your heart beating, 'cause in your arms I feel relief from the despair. I wonder how can I hold on to this feeling, or can I listen to my own heartbeat and hear the music there. I'm looking for a melody that will break my heart open wide. I want to sing with the angels now. Don't want to wait until I die. No, today I met 500 crows. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, thank you. That's my wife is my everything right now. She's my technical help and also my visual support to make sure that I'm not you know don't have something weird happening. So thank you, Terry, for fixing. This is truly indie, and I'm so excited because this is we're really experimenting on the edge of how to connect and how to reach each other even in times where we can't be in the same room together. And so as this looks to be continuing for quite a while, I'm trying to get my setup so that as many people as possible can tune in when I do a live show. So, and then also that we can connect as a community through Zoom in addition to that. So thank you so much for bearing with me as I learn how to incorporate all these different platform connecting technical wires of sorts. So this song, I feel moved to play next. I wasn't going to play this next for you, but it just feels right because, you know, one gift I think we're getting from this time, at least I know for myself that I am, is you know, just even more flexibility, knowing that you know, things are clunky. We're you know, we're imperfect, and you know, and that has to be okay. And I think there was a time before COVID where, you know, it really felt like you couldn't mess up. And I think now, you know, there's even, you know, sometimes you can't remove your kitty head. It's that meme what was going around, you know, with the lawyer who had the little kitty head. I mean, it's just it's a wonderful time to recognize that we're all in this together. And I do believe we're gonna get through it, y'all. I do. How would it be if everything that you thought you knew was turned upside down, opposite from your point of view? And how would you feel if the ground was really the sky? And all this time you've been walking when you could have been flying. If you run 1,000 miles a minute, you can't expect to wear out a few pairs of shoes. If you forget how to love and take it for granted, you can't expect to wear out people close to you. And what if all the birds were flying just to show us, and all the trees were really holding the sky up, and everything that you do matters somehow? What if heaven and hell was right now? How would it be if you really created your life? You really did. Stories you told, the good and bad, that they come alive. And how would it change if your words were like nails and wood? You build your house, but you forget that it's just a house. You can't rebuild it. Oh yes. And what if all the birds were flying just to show us, and all the trees were really holding the sky up, and everything that you do matters in the end? What if all of our mistakes are forgiven? What if love is a lot of listening, a little bit of time, not pretending we are caught up in a world of daydreams? What if loving what you have is everything? What if all the birds were flying just to show us, and all the trees were really holding the sky up, and everything that be if everything that you thought you knew was turned upside down, opposite from your point of view? Yeah, I've been really thinking a lot about community and how this time we're in, the things that this time is, this time is offering, me personally, but then also maybe you too, you can relate to this, really looking around me and seeing what is here that is giving me, everyday, ordinary love, nutrition, and noticing the ways that I need to reach out to help myself feel that the stuff that's not necessarily immediately here, but that's for me, which is for me, performing live has always been about reaching community and feeling that connection. When I'm playing live with people in the room playing a show, there's something there that is about more than us, it feels like, and I can kind of really in that moment, in the moment, feel that connection with you. And so, yeah, I'm feeling some of that. I hope that you are as well. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. So I'm going to just dive right on in here to the next song. I'm going to be incorporating some songs that are a little older, as well as some new songs for you today, this afternoon, all surrounding the idea of love. And this is a little ditty that many of you will recognize. A little something called "I've Got a Thing for You." Oh yes, 'cause I do. You have a way with words, you talk sweetly, charming everyone who comes around. Beautiful like the stars hanging over our heads. With you I forget all my frown, and it's true. My feet are so light, and baby, I've got heavy shoes. I've got a thing for you. Every day now, you are all I think about. It's time I spread the news. Your smile is so bright, you got me all right. Yes, I've got a thing for you. Words can't describe the feelings I hide, the coolness and pride when you're around. Oh, baby, I know it's foolish not to show you exactly how I feel. I'm stupidly red, and just in case I haven't said, I've got a thing, a very sweet thing. I'm crazy with crazy. I've got a thing for you. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I was kind of toying around with whether or not I should play the second half of this song for you, and I think I will, just in the spirit of lightheartedness. And I know there's so much going on in the world that it brings our hearts down, but I also want to just say that I believe that both things can be true. That we can feel the weight of all that's going on, all the suffering, all the pain, all the strife, and the work that we need to do. And we can feel that weight, and we can also have access to the light heart, to the hope, to the joy, to the tenderness. I believe all of those things are in the same heart. And so I invite you, if you are single, to relish in this second part of the Valentine's Day. For those who are single, if you're only thinking about it as a sweetheart day, can feel a little lonely, so I want to send this out to you. Or if you have recently split with someone, this is a little snarky. It's not, it's from a while ago, but it's kind of the love song turned around. Here we go. Oh, you have a way with words, you're so mean. Everyone is fooled by all your charm. And when you moved in, your things became scattered. Now all I do is pick up your crap. This is true. Oh, my head is so sore, baby. I am keeping score. I've gotta get away from you. Every day now. Oh yeah, I figured it out. I will never get you out. So maybe I should move. Your smile is so tight, you can just bite me. I gotta get away from you. It's so funny. In the middle of the song, I got a little distracted because I was trying to remember, like, is there another verse to the song that anyway, there was a moment of panic, like, oh my gosh. But, I actually think that this song was, just, in the course of, separating from someone, I think that you can move through that phase pretty quickly into, we can part with love. I think, anyway, oh my gosh, y'all. So maybe I'll go here. This is where I wanted to go next for you. Thinking about all the ways of how we can step into love. I think about this song, the Moab in November is one I'm going to play for you next. And I think about this song as being the experience that I had when I went to Moab. It was my first time being in the desert. And I had no idea that the Red Rock area there was so incredibly magnificent and huge. I had no idea how that would feel. And it just took over my heart. And it's like I was stepping inside my own heart when I was out there in the landscape. And for those of you who have ever been to the that Red Rock area, San Rafael Swell is the name of the big area there. But Arches National Park is the park that I think we were actually in a different area of the Swell. But anyway, my booking agent and I went camping before the Moab Folk Festival quite a few years ago. And anyway, I just fell in love with the space and the vibration there. And it was like a red ocean that had stopped moving. That's how it felt. And so anyway, I got to the hotel room for the festival, and I immediately wrote this song. I feel like it was a co-write with the place. So it does talk about a specific place and time, but when I play this song, I think about elders. I think about the fact that, we are most of us on Native people's land, and there is history here that we often don't get a chance to really touch into, and that some of it is very painful. A lot of it is very painful. There's also richness. There's also wisdom here. And I want to honor that, and I want to learn more about that. And in my life, I want to continually recognize the connection. And the more I do that, the less personal, but more personal. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to stop talking here and just play this song. But this is hopefully for those of you who've been to Moab, you'll feel like you're stepping there for a minute or 3 minutes and 20 seconds. But for those of you who maybe have never been, I hope you can close your eyes and imagine this place, this desert place. So much happening. San Rafael Swell when we're not looking. You pretend to be still, but really you're dancing. I swear I can see out of the corners of my eyes red giants doing yoga in the park at night. From a blanket of stars to a blanket of sun. Both are hanging a million miles long. Red rock ocean holding up blue sky. I feel more space in my heart and mind. In my heart and mind. I won't forget to remember Moab in November. I tell you right now how to lasso hope. Go where the cottonwood trees have all turned yellow, shining like 1,000 suns in the light, where the ancient ones come back to life. I'm coming back to life. So much life here in the desert, in Moab in November. I put aside my questions and listen a little more to the Red Rock Mountains sing a prayer in Navajo. I feel more connected to the ones who came before. There is a wisdom in the air, stories carved in stone. We are all taking part in something bigger, in Moab in November. In 2021 together. So much life in the desert. 2021 together. So, oh my gosh, y'all. I really, really appreciate any time I'm able to imagine. I have a really visual mind. I don't know if anyone else out there sees things in their mind and then it like kind of expands. I feel like when I'm imagining something in my mind, I can literally bring that into my consciousness, and it feels like an expansion can happen. And I do that with the sky a lot. I love bringing the sky in to my mind and feeling that space. I can't always do it. Depends on whether or not I'm troubled. So sometimes but even sometimes when there's a lot going on, I can pause for a minute and just breathe and remember sky in my breath, and it just feels like suddenly there is space here. There is way more space here. And just like one of my favorite Dharma teachers, Sharon Salzberg, talks about a heart as wide as the ocean. I think about our breath. What if the breath, that we're breathing could be, and I feel especially that way. Okay, never mind. That's a whole other thing. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do here, I feel this one next. This is This is a song called Start Where You Are. And it really does come from the work I've done this year and I'm continuing to do in the last few years around really facing, what a lot of the country is, I believe, facing, and I hope is facing, the white supremacist lie that we're sort of all a part of, and I think it's so harmful for all of us. And anyway, so this song really feels like a permission to just land in what's happening now and to trust the healing process. I really believe that it's another trauma. It's a trauma for all bodies to experience this culture that says some people are worth more than others, period. Maybe I'll just really quick mention Resmaa Menakem's book, My Grandmother's Hands, has been a big inspiration and helpful on this journey. Maybe Terry will put a link to the book. Many of you have already heard me talk about this book, but maybe there's somebody out there who hasn't heard about it. Start where you are, head in your hands, cotton in your ears, stone in your heart. Start where you are, ocean in your eyes. Tears are like rain inside a bigger sky. Oh, there is a change coming on. Oh, there is a chance to wake up to what is going on. Start where you are, thinking falling on your face, you can see the road. Start where you are, wherever it is. Loving can break your heart, but fear will do you in. Oh, there is a change coming on. Oh, there is a chance to wake up to what is going on. Start where you are. Ooh. Start where you are. I say to myself, telling the truth is loving, even when it's hell. Start where you are. Stretch open your mind. Oh, that's how we'll come together. Oh, can we come together? Oh, there is a change coming on. Start where you are. Oh, yeah. Goodness, y'all. I am feeling this next one for you. Looking at my set list and I'm thinking, you don't rule me. I'm the boss of me, not you, set list. For those of you who are online, I mean, well, okay, you're all online, silly me. But oh my gosh. But I am just letting you know, you're probably already chatting with my wonderful wife, Terry, if there's any question you have, or she just brought in some requests, and I love that. And so please do make any requests. I may or may not be able to get to them, but I would love that. I'm doing my best to be present with you in the songs and in the recording. So she is being my wing woman to help guide the day. And let's see here. No, I'm going to do this first. Okay. Yeah. So before I get to some of those requests, which are lovely, I'm gonna do this song for you. This is the title track off my newest record. My newest record, Ordinary Love. Maybe you can see it here. Many of you have this record, and if you don't, I still have more. I would love to send you records, so especially the LPs, because I think they're so beautiful. And oh my gosh, I got a record player, y'all. Finally had to make a record to get a record player. Anyway, shh, don't tell anyone, because I feel like it's so it's been a necessary, really, because oh my gosh, it sounds so good. It sounds so warm. It's like so different. Anyway, I was very surprised, and now I will no longer, you know what, even if I stop making CDs, I'll probably still make records. Anyway, oh yeah, excuse me, I have a hairdresser, so she's gonna, thank you, Terry. I don't know, it's, yeah,
just because you're sweaty.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying not to move too much, but I like to move, and I don't know if it's dizzying for a camera. It's different in real time in the same space. So without further ado, this is really all about the day, but also the time that we're in. How can we show up in the little ways and in the big ways to express love? And ordinary love is with us all the time, I believe, and only when I forget is it hard to see, and when I look for it, I always see it. So anyway, a little joyful song you can imagine with a whole band, join in this ukulele. Everyone meet Myrtle. Everyone, many of you have already met Myrtle, but here we go. Love, ordinary love, do 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 do. Love, this is the time of our lives. We are watching the tide come in and go out again. Love, it's such a beautiful night, walking here by your side. Well, there's nothing else I'd rather do. Oh, love, ordinary love, sticking it out when the going gets tough. I keep coming home to you. Love, ordinary love, seeing the best and giving no less, working hard to be good for you. I got a feeling things are only getting brighter. We're stopping all that shadow boxing, seeing more light. We have made a decision to make our love better. Every moment is a chance to turn whatever's wrong right. We are magic in the making. We are making magic happen. Love, ordinary love. Do 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 do. Don't you know I want you, love? We just get better with time, keeping each other in mind. We got an everyday joy attitude of love. Every day I'll be sticking it out when the going gets tough. I keep coming home to you, love. I'll keep my eyes on the truth, seeing the best and giving no less, doing what I can do every day, love. Steal the show, love. We don't need fancy stuff to make our dreams come true. I got a feeling things are only getting brighter, love. Ordinary love. Do 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 do. Don't you know I want you, love? Ordinary love. Ha, do 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 do. Everyday love. Ordinary love. Ha, do 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 do. Don't you know we need it, love? Ordinary love. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to play that song for you. And let's see here. Oh yeah, I could do that. Okay. My wife is coming in with more requests, but before I do that, I think this is Myrtle's favorite song, so I gotta do it, you know. And I think we're also all trying to be happy, you know, no matter what. I think that's one of the human, one of the underlying truths. What makes you happy? I want to know. What makes you high when you've been low? Do you have a problem you can't handle on your own? Together we are stronger than we ever are alone. 'Cause I got you, and you know you got me. We have so much going for us, baby. We got love, and we are still young. We can change our world for the better. Oh, come on, yes. Do 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 do. There's more to this life than seeing all the problems. We're gonna work them out. Half the battle is changing how we fight. Remembering the love helps us see eye to eye. 'Cause I got you, and you know you got me. We have so much going for us, baby. We got love, and we are still young. We can change our world for the better. Oh, come on, yes. Do 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 do. Oh yes. Don't hold back the hope you have in your heart. Oh, you were made to shine bright as you are. Oh, put your hands in the air, feel the change. You're powerful, yeah. You can do anything, yeah. can change the world. You and me, we can change the world. If you want to sing that with me. One more time, maybe. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. Thank you, Myrtle. Just thinking about this time and how trying it's been, for everyone. I have no idea where I was going to go with that. There was something so meaningful in my head, and now I don't know. But this would be a good time, actually, to play this new one for you. This is a little ditty that I made for Ruby, and then I'll get to some of the requests that were given. This is oh yeah, I totally want to play this one. So I'm a part of, many of you know, and have seen on Facebook the group that is full of songwriters making a new song every week, writing a new song every week. The Real Women, Real Songs project that was a brainstorm was the brilliant idea of Carrie Cooper, who is heading the whole thing and organizing it. Thank you so much to Carrie for really doing this amazing service for all of us songwriters. And it's really important, I think, for me anyway, as a writer, to have deadlines, because otherwise I write and rewrite and rewrite and rewrite and never finish. And so having a deadline with really lovely supportive pressure is really helpful. And so anyway, this past week was the invitation, the prompt to write. So I'm taking part in this project, and every Thursday I have a new video up of the new song of the week based on the prompt that was offered. And the new prompt for this week is Love Letter. And so I'm so excited to I've been wanting to write a Ruby song, although there probably will be more Ruby songs, because I mean, as there are many Ruby songs in the world, it's a great name to write songs about. But my kid is a great kid to write songs about, let me tell you. And yeah, let's see here. Yeah, let's see. I gotta get into the vibe of it. Oh yeah. Ruby, I am lucky to be your mom. When you smile, it lights up a room. How I miss you when I'm gone. I love the way you think. I love your stories and your art. I love the songs that you sing. I love who you are, and I love who you're becoming. You have the biggest heart of anyone I know. Funny, clever, and kind. You make friends wherever you go, darling. Ruby, you sure know know how to lift someone up when they're feeling sad and alone. You run over, giving your love. There's no one like you. Ideas you put together light a spark. Oh, you're learning and taking risks. Oh yeah, I love who you are, yeah. And I'm proud of who you're becoming, with the biggest heart of anyone I know. Funny, clever, and kind, you make friends wherever you go, darling. Ruby, Ruby, I am lucky to be your mom. I wrote this love letter for you. Put a little Valentine in a song. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Ooh. Ruby, Ruby, I love who you are. Oh, yeah, it's still a little clunky, y'all, but I really wanted to share it because obviously, I mean, it's Valentine's Day, right? You know, and it seems like it would be just wrong not to share it. Usually, I wait a little bit to share songs until they're totally in my body. I try, though, to record the songs with as much, I shove the new song into my body so that I can record for the weekly video. And then as I'm doing chores around the house, the song leaks out. I don't know exactly. That sounds really weird. So anyway, I'm not. If you were here, you would be maybe laughing. Maybe you would be just looking at me. But I can't really see you. I can only see a little eyeball. So you're with me and I'm with you. Yes, it's very true. Oh my gosh, Zoe and Peter are really interested in hearing You Got This, which I would love to play for you. Let's see here. So without further ado, this is also, a love song to a kiddo, and also really a song, that tries to do a lot to cover a long distance of love. But you know what? There are so well. You know what? I'm not going to say anymore. I just will play you the song. How about that? I really want this to be sounding good for you, so I had to do this really quick. Yeah, here we go. I remember the day we met. You changed my whole world, like you knew right from the start. You were my little girl. Okay, I'm gonna grab the lyrics really quick because I know I have them right here because I knew that y'all might request this song. So hold on one second here, hold on, because I have not played this in a little while. Isn't it here? Come on, Alice. Didn't you put it here? I think I did. Did I? Oh, here, hold on. I thought I had it right here. Okay. Yeah. No. I do. Yeah. No, it's okay. They're right. It's right here in the lyrics for Ordinary Love. So it's so funny. So I just want to share, I'm a little ADD, and what that means is sometimes so I know how to improvise. Let's just put it that way. But let's see here. It was right. I thought I had it right on the stand, but hold on. You're with me. I'm with you. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's going to be in here. I remember the day we met. Oh, because it's so important that you get the words right, because you want to hear them. You want to put them into your heart. And I know that I would like them to go in there. Let's see here. Hold on. I remember the day we met. You changed my whole world. Like you knew right from... Isn't it right in there? I think it's right in there. You knew right from the start. You were my little girl. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. You know what? It is in here. It is in that folder. Yeah, great. Here we are. You know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not. It's okay. It's all good. I believe. I have faith. We're gonna. Yeah, it's in here. It's just the file folder. You gotta find the right file folder for the song, right? So it's all good. Here we go. I think just looking for it actually helped me find it in my mind. That's what I'm gonna make up here. Because I know it's right here at the tip of my heart. I remember the day we met. You changed my whole world. Like you knew right from the start, you were my little girl. Your heart beat next to mine. I felt so much love. And when I looked into your eyes, I knew I could trust. You got this. You can do it. This is your journey. I'll be right here. Trust yourself. There's no need to worry. I see your strength, and this is just the beginning. Training wheels off to the side. Your helmet was just right. You were ready but hesitant, and you said, "Mama, hold on tight." I ran beside you, then I let go, and you were riding all by yourself. Laughing out loud, you yelled, "I'm doing it!" And the bike fell down. You got this. You can do it. This is your journey, and I'll be right here. Trust yourself. Mistakes come with learning. I see your strength, and this is just the beginning. The last bag is in your dorm, and I'm closing the trunk. I can't believe you won't be coming back home until Thanksgiving comes. I look at you and you look at me. Oh, it's time for goodbye. Before you head off with your friends, I hug you one last time. You got this. You can do it. This is your journey, and I'll be right here. Trust yourself. There's no need to worry. I see your strength, and this is just the beginning. I get in the car and I turn the key. It's so hard to leave. Oh, there's a waterfall in my eyes as I say do it. This is her journey. She knows you're right here. Trust yourself. It's normal to worry. We both have strength, and this is just the beginning. Thank you so much. Thank you, Terry, for finding the lyrics. I did need them a couple times just to help remind me, but you know, it's songs are interesting how they live in the. I think they live in my body. It's really about finding them. But you know, it's once I do, it's like I step into an old friend. Really, you know, it's just a real joy. And when I can't remember a song, I feel like I'm a traitor or something. Like I'm like totally betraying the song, you know, and the song's like, well, then, you know, it's like we're having an argument or something, you know, and it's like, well, maybe when I come back to it, we have a deeper relationship. Maybe we're really, you know, it's like a rupture and, you know, as part of a love, right? So if we can rupture together and then come back after the rupture and heal, then we are stronger than we were before. And actually, it's a great way to think about our time that we're in. Maybe we'll come back stronger than we were before, with more accountability, with more appreciation for how much is here that we can lean into and learn from. And yeah, so oh my goodness, let's see here. What do I want to play for you? You know what I'll do? Okay. Oh, great. Okay. Let's see here. You know, I'm thinking maybe I will go ahead and do an old one. This is, gosh, y'all. I'll do this one. This is for Kristen Kruger, who requested this song. And I tell you what, I haven't played this song in so long. So I did go ahead and get the lyrics for myself just in case, but I kind of know it. It's just in my body also. But this is, you know, for those of you out there who are in the search for love, and you see someone and you make up a whole story about them, you know, and you just imagine who they are, and you create a whole story about them, and then, you know, and then like when I was dating, or I get, you know, what am I trying to say here? For those shy folks out there who can have a whole relationship with a stranger in their head and break up with them before even meeting them. How about that? Oh, yes. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. What did you mean by that glance? Tell me, what did you mean by that second glance? Should I cross the room and say hi? Or should I stay here and let you come by? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You'll find it interesting. I gave up relationships last week. Well, I decided that they weren't for me. I could live a very celibate life, but I can't help wondering if you're my type. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple things I'd like to get straight before we meet. I've been burned and I'm tired of being sweet, so I'll sit you down for the 20 million questions, and if you pass with rainbow colors, then we'll talk about connections. I don't know, you know, we gotta have this serious talk. I don't know, like, you know, if it's at all possible. I don't know. Honestly, I think they gave up on me. I'm not bitter, I'm just trying to be fair. I don't want to convince myself there's something when there's nothing there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's easier now, you know. It feels like it's easier anyway, but maybe that's just because I'm married. But, you know, it's this idea, you know, if you're interested in someone, to be able to say without ruining everything, you know, in terms of the friendship, you know, it's like I was always so scared that if I told somebody, you know, that I was interested in them, that they would be, you know, like suddenly, you know, either they, well, of course, I never thought, well, anyway, I'm just gonna, that's too personal. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Here we go. Oh, awkward. Here we go. What did you mean by that glance? Oh, tell me, what did you mean by that second glance? Should I cross the room and say hi, or should I look down, never looking you in the eye? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just tell you really quick. When I was in my J term of college, we went with a group of friends and students to Italy and did a month-long art history, you know, exploration of Italy. And I brought my guitar along, and I had a CD at the time, my first CD, and we convinced a venue owner there that I was big in America. So I got a chance to put on a show for my whole group, and it was great. It was a win-win because he got the place full of people, because you know, everybody who was on the trip came to the show, and so he, you know, and everybody paid for their meal and their ticket and all that stuff. You know, it was a reasonable ticket. It was mostly the meal, but anyway, and then he gave me a little bit of money, you know, and so, but there were some Italians in the room, you know, and so I when I was playing this song, I added, you know, this instead of I don't know, I do this non so. Anyway, so I've got non so. Anyway, and, you know, I don't know if I'm making that, you know, it's been a little while. Anyway. Oh, buongiorno. Oh, you know, it's amazing how songs can live inside of us and can take us back to a different place. And so I hope it's okay that I just, you know, blurted out a little bit of a part of my history with that song, you know, just thinking about the time that I was with, you know, folks in a different place, totally trying to find a way to connect, even without totally speaking the language, really. So maybe that's a good way to go into this one for you. This is a favorite song from the new record of mine. And it's a song that really speaks to a couple of adventures that I had. True story, but mostly just this, I wanted to remember the feeling of being in Europe and you know, feeling like, you know, even just when I travel across the US, I can feel this way, that anything is possible. It's one of the gifts, I think, of traveling, you know, is you can really see landscape change, and you can, it's like being in a new place. Suddenly you see things that, you know, even people who live there forget to look at. And I know that's true for me living here in Minneapolis. There are places that I haven't been yet, or, you know, things I haven't seen yet that someone just visiting Minneapolis would, you know, would be more likely to go and visit just to be able to catch it. But you know, it's like that for me when I travel. I feel like I just really soak it into my heart, and so I wanted to remember that feeling, being being in this place where, there are different languages, and the thing I love about oh yeah, I don't need that. The thing I love about language is that you can say so many different things, in a different way. It can have so much, and I'm intrigued by that. It makes me wish I had the attention span to learn another language. I guess know a little Spanish, but anyway, I wonder if I ramble more when I don't have an audience in front of me, or when I do. I'm trying. I love you very much, and I hope you feel that. I hope you feel like you're right here with me. This is called The Finest Adventure. Once I met a Frenchman who gave me half his pie. I don't speak any French. He didn't speak any English. But we shared a laugh and a pie and the beauty of the day. The beauty of the mountains. Cafe in Amsterdam, it was a sit-down kind of show. I saw a dancer in the back, smiling through her tears. Yeah, she looked like a rainbow that had stepped out of the sky to dance. And everyone else was facing me. Was she real? Was she make-believe? But I talked to her after the show, and she said life goes faster than you know when you are young. You must dance and sing every chance you get. Meet your life every day like you are in love. Be in love with your life, child. There's a map. Well, really, it's a blank piece of paper. Let's take a walk. Let's wander together while we still have time. Before the sun goes down, the sun always goes down. Surely you and I can have the finest adventure. You've got a map in your pocket. I have a map. Oh, yes. You've got a dream if you want it. I've got a dream too. Let's share our dreams. Let's dance and sing together. This is our life. The sun is rising before the night falls. I want to love you better, 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 and better. I want to love. Really love. What does that mean? Really love, really love. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Well, say thank you, because I just imagine applause. That's one of the interesting things about this whole thing, is that it's a way to really clarify how um, this is anytime I'm performing, I always think about the audience as coming to be seen at a show. That I'm really there to see the audience, and really, it's wonderful to feel seen. Also, that's a beautiful gift. If I go out trying to be seen, it really messes up my ability to not be thinking about myself, which is hard to do when you're up in front of a whole bunch of people, singing songs that you wrote. But I think this whole COVID situation has really shifted things, because now I'm looking, and I know that I'm looking at you, who I love and who I care about. And for those of you who I've never met before, I know already that you're a part of my extended family, and it's just a matter of time before I get a chance to meet you. But I know that viscerally when I'm in performance setting with a whole bunch of people. I know it. I feel it. It's alive in the room, and right now it's just alive in my heart. And so it's like I'm working on the heart muscle right now, and just knowing and trusting. And it's like I'm having exercise right now, for the time when we are able to be together again. I feel so much appreciation for knowing that y'all are there, and feeling it after the show when I read the comments, and also for those of you in the Zoom room right now, I'll be hanging out with y'all for a little while, to after the show, but it's just really, I don't know where I was going with that, other than to say, um, I actually don't know what I was trying to say, but I love you and I appreciate you. This is a little something called Wherever You Are. And I want to play this especially for those of you who requested it. Stacy and Mike. Oh my gosh, I'm playing this song for you. Marie, they're in Australia. I'm playing it for you. Stephanie and Paul Spence, I'm playing this song for you too. So a little Wherever You Are. We know the deal, it is a part of life. We're only here for such a short while. It's never a question. We love like we have all the time in the world. I'd never choose to leave you this early. I offer a different story to tell. Remember laughter, and baby, won't you please remember something else? I'm still here after I'm gone, in the birds singing their love songs in the summer sun. Let me warm your heart, 'cause I will always be wherever you are. I'll be that angel sitting right on your shoulder. I'll be the star shining to light your way. Oh, not for 1 minute, don't think you are forgotten. All you have to do is think of me. And if you don't want to, then don't say goodbye. Or say I will see you around the next time. But know this, I will always be here by your side, 'cause I'm still here after I'm gone, and the birds singing their love songs in the summer sun. Let me warm 'cause I will always be wherever you are. Oh yeah, I will always be wherever you are. I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. You'll join me singing. I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. Just imagine all the people singing with you. I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. Keep it going. Oh yes. I will be here right beside you. When you think I'm gone, it's not true. In the dark, in the doubt, I am with you. I am with you. I will be here right beside you. When you think I'm gone, it's not true. In the dark, in the doubt, I am with you. I'll be that angel wherever you are, wherever you are. I'll be that angel wherever you are, wherever you are. Oh yeah, I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. Sing with me, keep it going one more time. I will always be wherever you are. I'm so hopeful that you were able to sing the duet with me and imagine that you were singing with everyone else. You know, there's such power in singing together. You know, a lot of you all already know this, but just in case you don't know, you can hear all the new songs on patreon.com/Ellis. That's patreon.com/Ellis. And you can join for any amount that you want, $1 even. And every little bit helps me continue to make music in this trying time, and then also in the time where, you know, things were shifting in the music industry even before COVID. You know, before we were unable to do live shows. You know, it's CD sales are already changing so much. I mean, well, going away, changing so much by going away. But you know, but there are other ways and other things people are doing. But you know, it certainly is like riding a little bit of a surfboard or a wave, you know, trying to figure out where the next wave is, or maybe that's not a very good analogy, but it is definitely a journey, and I so appreciate y'all being on this journey with me and helping me figure out as an independent artist how to make it work. So thank you so much. I promise to keep my overhead low so I can keep the creativity as high as possible. Yeah, so let me see, what else can I play for you as a way to end the show? Usually I end the show there, but you know what? I think this actually might be a nice way to end. It's interesting. Oh no, okay, so yeah, I'll play this one and then one more. How about that? And then um, say goodbye. Hold on for a sec here. Where am I? So I love, for those of you guitar players out there, I absolutely love playing in alternative tunings. And the reason why I love it so much is because I think of the guitar as one kind of, you know, set of paints or colors. And when you change the strings, you know, to a different, to a different note quality, and you know, when they all ring together in a different way, it's like changing your palette of colors, you know, your options. And so right now I'm changing to Dadgad. For those of you who know the guitar, it's an old friend of mine, Dadgad. I was in open G, and I like to do open G with the low D down to a C. And I also really love open C tuning. Those are my favorites right now. I haven't done the exploratory as much, you know, going to tunings that I don't, you know, really haven't discovered from other artists who have, you know, like Joni Mitchell does a lot of alternative tuning, so I kind of look and see what she's done. Or you know, there's quite a few artists out there who love you know, changing things up a little bit, but I always want to remember what I did. So these are the ones I've played around with so far. But if you happen to know of a good alternative tuning, just to say, please let me know, because I will try it. Yeah, so gosh, yes, this is what I'm doing. This is a song that I'm going to be writing for I believe Helen and Heather. This is a song that is one of my oldest songs, actually. It's a song that really kind of, for me, represents, you know, what attracted me to writing music, you know, what attracted me to the guitar. I love the guitar because it, you know, resonates against my belly. It's like giving me a vibrational hug every time I play. But also, you know, songs themselves have been such good friends. You know, every time I write a song, it feels like it turns around and really looks deeply back at me. You know, it's the kind of friend that you know, is willing to sit there and listen and be there. And you know, the presence in a song for me has been invaluable. And of course, it's also the piece of writing for me that is about connecting to something greater than myself. And this song in particular, I was really, you know, feeling lonely, feeling in that place where I didn't have anyone else I could reach out to. And my wife is like, just sing the song, Alice. You're right, wife. Oh yes, I could do that. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Maybe yeah. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna change it up a tiny bit just because it's give it a little more. Times where I don't feel strong, like life is pulling me along, and I am hanging on by a thread. In times like this, in times of need, I feel there's no one but me. I'd like to see how untrue that is. I need a little company. All I need is a pat on the back, a little comfort. Is that too much to ask, or am I left to fall? Are you there to catch me? Angel, come down and be with me. Right this moment I am in need. I've some sense of security. Please, angel, come sit close to me. Angel, come and be with me right this moment. I am in need. I've gotta find some sense of security. Oh, y'all, just then I was like, at the end of that song, I was like, oh, there's something here that, it's just because I do feel that solitary place is for a lot of folks right now. This is wearing on. This time period where we have to keep our space, and at the same time, I'm really hopeful that for the folks that really feel alone, that there is support, that there are people that they can reach out to, and hopefully, concerts like this one can really make a difference in feeling connected, because we really are, uh, part of each other's lives in a way that even when we're separated, we're still, it still matters that we're in the world together. And there will come a time again when we can get back together in person. I believe it's true. It's just when, we don't know. But so speaking of love, this is a good one to do for y'all. I'll do two more songs for you, and this one is requested. And of course, it is a love song, so it makes sense that I would play this song today. It is a love song to coffee. I love coffee so much. Maybe you are like me. And sometimes, there have been times where coffee has been, a little too much for me. And I've taken a break from coffee. And it's really great to do that. My body really appreciates, the caffeine break. But then, I inevitably always come back. And I think it's just something about coffee really helps me think and feels good. I don't know. It's like connects with my childhood. And we used to always have coffee when I was a kid. And by coffee, I mean the adults would have coffee and I would have like this much coffee and like this much milk. But it's still connected to something nurturing for me. So I don't know that I'll ever fully give it up, but this is my love song to coffee. And for those of you who love tea or some other beverage, I just want you to think of that beverage. Don't feel like you have to sing love to coffee, but just know that coffee is the winner. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's like a little cartoon that just happened in my head. So I'm just gonna play this song here. This is a little, for those of you who may be unsure, this is in fact a love song to the beverage. Oh yes. Singing to coffee. I spend all my money, I dress you up for fun. I'm not too proud to say I'll go that extra mile. I'll cool you down when it's hot, I'll heat you up when it's not. I'll treat you right, oh you know that you're the one. I've tried all kinds of teas, I've tried the yerba mate. It's not the same even when it looks like a latte. We've had some time apart and I was less shaky, but I feel more alive when I've had of coffee. Oh yes. You know how it is. For those of you coffee drinkers, you know it's like I feel a little bit like I'm fuzzy or something. You know, maybe I was trying to think. You know, it's like I'm silly putty or something. You know. Oh, until I get to the coffee pot, make my coffee, and then suddenly I have form, I have shape, I have. Anyway, you fit my every mood with an uplifting feeling. It's like a superhero comes in every cup. And when I start to fade, you're there to save the day. You make me feel like I am stronger than I was. I've tried all kinds of teas. I've tried the yerba mate. It's not the same even when it looks like a latte. We've had some time apart and I was less shaky, but I feel more alive when I've had 2 cups of coffee. Oh yes. You know, because I kind of don't think that first cup counts, because that first cup is just the prerequisite, you know. It says that's just the prerequisite for enjoyment of the ritual. That's the second cup. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yes. And for some of you, you have a large cup that includes both of the cups of coffee, a 2-cup cup. Yeah, that's the big gulp. Anyway, you fit my every. Wait, no, that was the second verse. I already did that one. Here we go. We're gonna dive into the third verse because that's where we are now. You know. You are a politician on a people-pleasing mission. So many faces to the simple being you are. You are a caramel high-rise or a simple latte small size, a cappuccino dry or a coffee at the bar. I've tried the turtle mocha, I've tried the mint extreme, I've had the macchiato, I've had extra whipped cream. I'm not ashamed to say it, I want you every day, even at the gas station. I'll go out of my way. I've tried all kinds of teas, I've tried the yerba mate. It's not the same even when it looks like a latte. We had some time apart and I was less shaky, but I feel more alive when I've had 3 cups of coffee. Oh yes. Or four cups, you know, but y'all, I do find that there is a limit, and I think everybody has a limit to how much coffee they can drink. For me, it's about 4 cups, you know, and then it seems like the beverage and we start bristling towards each other. It feels like, you know, coffee is just it's just not as friendly, and you know, like any love relationship, I mean, you know, space is key, right? You know, you need to have space to be able to appreciate the other person or the beverage of choice. So, anyway, there's no real official ending to this song, so I just kind of. Sing-along part of this song that I was toying around with. Maybe let's see if I can remember it here. If you want to sing along with me. I love coffee, yes I do. I love coffee, how about you? I love coffee, yes I do. I love coffee, how about you? I love coffee, yes I do. Kind of weird to be singing an I love you, coffee. It's like, I love to be good to people. How about you? Seems like it would be better. And then speaking about beverage, I love to be good to people. Is this true? I love to be good to people. How about you? Okay, yeah, but we're all in it. We're in it to win it. You know, sometimes you need a little superhero beverage to help you do the work. Yeah, here we go. This is the end. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you so much, y'all. Just Just imagining you in your space. Thank you for inviting me into your home and for taking time out of this beautiful day wherever you are, whether you're in the tundra here in Minnesota. We've got negative degrees outside, and right before the show happened, I got this warning on my phone that it's like, alert, don't go outside, basically saying, the weather alert. But regardless of where you are, whether it's cold or warm, I hope you feel just a little bit more connected and loved and appreciated. That's my hope. So before I end the concert, I'm going to play this one song for you. This one more request. This is a love song for all of, it's a love song to the present moment. It's a love song to remembering that, that if we slow down enough, if I slow down enough, there is always support available. If I'm willing to just drop into it a little bit, just kind of let myself relax for a moment and feel that life is here with me, for me. I don't have to do anything to make my heart beat. I don't have to do anything to, make breath happen for my body. For most of our lives anyway, for many of us, these things are happening automatically. Our life force is here for us and with us, and we don't have to do anything to make it happen. And it's so easy for me anyway, maybe you too, to forget, that that life is meeting us and we don't have to rush after it. And I feel moved by that. Maybe you do too. But I believe loving is warrior work. I'll tell you a secret that I've learned. Nobody knows everything. We all get caught up in what we think and believe it's the truth. But mostly we don't have the answers, and life can feel like an unsteady boat drifting away from the land, making us feel alone. It is love that will carry you home. It is kindness that holds back the storms around you. It is patience sitting right beside the doubt. Oh, the only truth is what we do with right now. Something I've finally come to realize: everyone has to compromise, and we can't do it all at the same time. It just doesn't work. But we can spend our whole lives worrying about things out of our control. And then we find that life was built for change, and we have to let it all go. It is love that will carry you home. It is kindness that holds back the storms around you. It is patience sitting right beside the doubt. Oh, the only truth is what we do with right now. What are we gonna do with right now? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you haven't had a chance to check out, I put on my Facebook page, there's a meditation that's going on all day for the rest of the day. If you're a meditator and you're interested in taking part in this day-long supportive community that is coming together, giving love to the people in Burma and or Myanmar, just trying to, send a little loving energy that way. There's so much happening there that is, is painful, and there's suffering. So anyway, it's something that I'm doing, and I just wanted you to know about it in case you wanted to take part. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, I'm gonna turn off the, stop the stream here. It takes a second, but let's see here. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day.